Years ago, a partner at a rep agency asked a simple question about growth. Do you have 25 years of experience or 1 year of experience repeated 25 times? And that question matters because if you own a manufacturer's rep agency, it's easy to hire or promote based mostly on experience. You see someone with years in the industry, a strong resume, and relationships in the market, and it's natural to assume that they'll become a high performer. But experience by itself does not guarantee ownership, judgment, or alignment. You can have someone with years of technical knowledge who still waits for direction, avoids accountability, or pulls the team away from the standards you're trying to build. That's why high performance has to be measured by more than what someone has done before. It has to be measured by how they behave inside the structure, values, and mission of the business. So when your values are clear, decisions get easier. When your values are unclear, the team starts making decisions from different assumptions. That's where misalignment begins. A common pattern I see in growing teams is someone being given real responsibility, but instead of taking ownership of the outcome, they keep pushing the decision back to the leader. They ask question after question, not because they're trying to understand the strategy, but because they're waiting for someone else to tell them exactly what to do. And the issue is not that they ask questions. Good people ask questions. The issue is whether those questions are moving the work forward or avoiding ownership. The next question is, what do high-performing behaviors actually look like in the field? And the first behavior is proactivity. High performers do not just wait for the phone to ring. They don't wait for the owner to hand them the next move. They understand the strategy, look at the opportunity in front of them, and take action with clarity. In a rep agency, that proactivity often shows up in two different ways. Some people are strong farmers. They know how to maximize existing accounts. They look at current customers, understand what those customers already buy, and identify where the gaps are. They ask, where is the opportunity inside the relationships we already have? Other people are strong hunters. They know how to expand the market. They study the profile of your best customers, identify similar prospects, and work intentionally to convert those opportunities into business. And both roles matter. The key is not whether someone is naturally more a hunter or a farmer. The key is whether they are actively thinking, solving, and moving opportunities forward. A low-performing behavior is waiting to be told what to do. A high-performing behavior is understanding the goal, seeing the gap, and taking responsible action. That's what separates task completion from ownership. There's also one high-performing behavior that many leaders overlook. Someone can have talent, experience, and ambition, but if they're constantly depleted, reactive, and unmanaged under pressure, their decision quality will eventually suffer. High performers understand that their physical, mental, and emotional energy affects how they show up for the team, the customer, and the business. They don't treat health as something separate from performance. They build routines that support capacity. They pay attention to sleep, movement, hydration, nutrition, and recovery. They regulate pressure before it turns into reactivity. And that does not mean that every high performer has a perfect routine. It means they understand that unmanaged pressure eventually shows up in their work. So if you want to find and develop high-performing team members, stop looking only at resumes. Look at behaviors. Do they take ownership? Do they align with the values of the business? Do they solve problems proactively? Do they understand whether their role requires hunting, farming, or both? Do they protect their energy and discipline required to perform consistently? That's how you build a team that does not depend on constant direction from you. A stronger agency is built by people who are aligned, proactive, and capable of carrying responsibility with clarity. If you're an agency owner who wants to build a stronger leadership bench and create more capacity in the business, apply for the Leadership Accelerator at mindset-conquest.com. You can also go deeper into these frameworks in my new book, Momentum by Design. And let me know in the comments, what's one core value you refuse to compromise on when building your team?